What is your favorite? I think you're probably gonna say what do you like? Oh, the the birthday cake. Hi, today's my daughter's birthday, and our tradition is we have a family meal for my kids' birthday parties, and my parents and everybody always cook for them. And usually it's the meal of their choice. Well, for us, it's my daughter's birthday is at Christmas time, and my sister Rhonda, her husband makes sauerkraut, homemade sauerkraut, and they always send us some. And the kids always love that. So today she wanted the sauerkraut. So we cook the sauerkraut with chicken. You can cook it with pork too. So we are using Uncle Dan's sauerkraut, which is delicious. But at home, since you don't have that, you can use any sauerkraut. My preference, if you buy it in the store, is the kind that's in a package and it's in the refrigerated section versus the can. And with both of those, I drain them. I drain all the juice out of them and run water on it. And then I add like chicken stock, and I add my own seasonings, and I'll add caraway seed and like garlic and caraway seed and salt and pepper to it. But I definitely drain the juice out if you're going to use store-bought variety. I don't have to do any of that because this is delicious. So I'm going to show you how I prepare it. And since there's a lot of us, I was making 2 chickens just to make sure that we have enough for everybody. And I've never crock potted it before, so this morning I set it up the same way in the crock pot. And we'll find out if it's as good as the oven. I know I love the oven because it gets the sauerkraut and everything gets a little more roasted and browned. So I know we're going to like this. We'll find out if that comes out the same. So I'm showing you how to do the version that I always do. First of all, I will take some olive oil, and I pour it on there. And I'm rubbing it with one hand because I'm going to pour and use the other hand again on the back side, flipping it. And so I just to keep the chicken only on one hand. Get it on the wings, get it all over the back, and just rub it all around. Okay, so I have already prepped, and I've got the seasonings in the bowl, which is all of these seasonings, and in this bowl, and it's about a half a tablespoon. I did a whole tablespoon of kosher salt, a half a tablespoon of rosemary. Actually, I did a whole tablespoon of rosemary garlic, half a tablespoon of garlic salt, and then half a tablespoon of both of these. And that's mixed up, and that's what this is. And I'm going to rub it all over the chicken on the outside, all around on the chicken. And then I'm going to, then we'll start putting it all together in the casserole dish. So basically, I just get it, make sure it has stuff all on it. Let me get the legs. And again, I'm just kind of using one hand because I'm trying to keep only one hand with the chicken on it. Because that's just, I guess it's just me. I'm weird about that. So then, we're going to turn it over. And we're going to get the other side. This just enhances all the flavor. Now, I think my sister stuffs her bird, or whenever she does it. I'm just leery of putting stuffing in it. So I put the sauerkraut on the outside of the casserole dish and not on the inside of the bird. Because you always hear, like when you stuff a turkey, that it's not safe to do that. So I don't. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and finish it off on. Now I'm going to go ahead and use both hands. I'm going to finish all this off on this end of it. So now we're going to stick it in, and I'm going to stick it in this side up because the juices will keep flowing down. And hopefully my pan's not too small. I may have to add a bigger pan. We'll see. This pan, or this casserole dish, is too small because this is a pretty big chicken. So I'm going to change it over to this casserole dish and then just clean this. Because you need room to put the sauerkraut and everything in it. And I typically, like, I will put a smaller chicken in that, and it has a lid. This I'm just going to wrap in foil now. So now we are going to add the sauerkraut. And I'm just going to put it all the way around, kind of put it in big bunches together, because when you eat it and it gets it mixed in with the juices, it's kind of hard to find when it's everywhere. So I kind of try to keep it in the same general area. And this, it has pieces of garlic in it. You can see it. I don't know what all is in it. It's a secret recipe, so it's just, it is what it is. It's very yummy. So now I'm going to, I like to add mushrooms just to have a little bit more in it. And I did not do this in that. I'm just doing that in this. Now this was about, it was big mushrooms, and it was only about 3 or 4 big mushrooms that I chopped up. Okay, and then we're going to pour just a little bit of juice, because the chicken will make juice, but maybe, it's probably maybe 1/4 of a cup, maybe a little more, maybe 1/3 of a cup. And that's just to start off with some juice in it. And I've already got all that in it. So now all I'm going to do is wrap it in foil. And I've got the oven set on 350. And then it's going to cook for an hour and a half or longer when the chicken's all done. I will let you know. I'm thinking an hour to an hour and a half max. But it could take a little longer. The longer that the sauerkraut cooks, the better. When you cook the sauerkraut like this, it mixes in with the chicken juices and stuff, and it makes the sauerkraut really good. So now I'm going to put it on the middle rack in the center of the oven, and I'm going to close it up, and we're just going to let it bake. I'm going to set it for an hour and then kind of check it. And this, you want the meat falling off the bone and being real tender and everything, so the longer the better. We're all done.
Wait.
This is it's not Otto's birthday. Well, it's not Opal's either. She thinks it is. Her birthday's tomorrow. Her mom's birthday is today, but we will celebrate Opal's birthday today and tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So we're having, what are we having? Salad and chicken and sauerkraut, and it's all done. This is what it looks like when it's finished. What is your favorite? I think you're probably going to say, what do you like? Oh, the birthday cake. That's Opal's favorite. I thought you were going to say the salad. Anyways, everybody is here now, so we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate the birthday.
And no one's here.
And this is what it is. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe. Bye.